Greetings. Why? Girl, what the fuck? Hold on. Why am I not where I'm supposed to be? Oh, and I'm frozen. That's cool. I love this for me. 1 second. What? Hey, yo? What the fuck? Warudo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all see that? That was fucking weird.
To the secret lab.
Hi. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but that was fucking weird.
Why do we even have that lever?
What? Now, why did you do that? Girl. Hold on. I don't know what just happened. I gotta look at Warudo real quick. What? I know! That was so weird! Why did it do that? Why did you do that? Girl, so that's right. Why? Girl. Some days I wonder. Yeah, that was fucking weird. Once you open your third eye, you don't need pants. So true. Can I make myself a bit? Whoa, that's way too big. Okay, that's better. Hi, Boo Boo. He's here. He's been bugging me all day. What do you want? What do you want? Boo Boo, what do you want? Boo Boo, what do you want? Yeah, that's him. He crime boy. He being a silly butt. He just being a little silly. He just being a little silly Billy. Now, why are you turning me? Warudo, I swear. Warudo. I swan to John. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why am I turned? What is happening? Warudo, are you good? I don't know if she good. Turn down for what? Do. No, that's not. I don't. Baby boy, hi. I don't understand what's going on with Warudo today. Girl, why are you... Alright, I think that's fine. Okay, I think that's good. So yeah, how's everybody today? Hi! Ow! Hi! I don't know what he wants from me. What does he want from me? What does he want? Hi, boo-boo. Big man. I hate it when that happens. It's like, bitch, can I just, like, relax, please? Like, why you gotta... Oh. I gotta...
Enjoy,
yeah, exactly.
Baby, enjoy toy. Mommy buy for you.
Enjoy entertainment, baby.
I will take a hammer and fix the baby.
Baby, it's broken. It's too small.
I'll super glue the baby back to its big size.
Big size.
Baby needs snack. I give baby snack of cleaner. Clean baby's dum-dum, scrubbies, twinkle, twinkle. Hello, metal husband.
Three-eyed metal
I love
husband.
this video.
Do not tell Trash Hulk about our
Stop! Hey, stop! Oh my gosh, Cat. What do you want? Booba, what do you want? I genuinely don't know what he wants. Hey, stop! Be good! He's being so bad. Why are you being so bad? Come here. Why are you being bad? What? He had my attention all day. Stop! Stop! Bad, naughty. That bad, naughty boy thing. That's a bad, naughty. Hey! That's bad, naughty boy thing. Don't do that. Ugh, he's being bad, naughty boy. Sir! He's being bad, naughty. Go on. Try it again. Try it again. You won't. I dare you. I dare you. You? I had to spray some of the bitterant on. He does. I don't know if it affects him or not, but it does get him to stop chewing on it for a second. I don't think he likes the smell. Alright, let me go wash my hands real quick. Because... Because I was messing with the cords earlier, and some of it got on my hand, and then I ate a piece of celery, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted. That's the problem with this spray. Oh my god, cat. I want to go BRB real quick and, like, run an ad. Just to go see what he wants. I'll be right back. I will let you into this country if you have laid in your luggage. Okay. Welcome to Crab Jailtopia. You're an alchemist again. You have a totalitarian uniform, foreign food, and a perpetual... Oh, that's tragic. That's so tragic. Okay. Did audit. First move is gay. Did it work? Did it work? Oh, you got gunk. And you got fluff on you. Cinnamon roll! It's cinnamon roll! It's my favorite! Oh my gosh, look at him! Look at him. Oh my god. 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 Look at him! I am going to throw up! Oh. Not the TV. Hey, steal. They stole my leprechaun! Oh my god, they stole my leprechaun! Right before my birthday, they stole my leprechaun before my March 17th St. Patrick's Day birthday? That's discrimination! No, I want it. I want it. Whoa! What? Did you guys see that? I gave him some food. And I put some more litter in his litter box. So maybe that will... he'll leave me alone for a bit. Ugh, he's so stinky. He's just a stinky little man. He's just a stinky, stinky, stink man. But I love him. He's just a baby. He's a baby, but also stinky stink man. You know? I'm moving you over here. Nice. Alright. Let's just get into it. I don't have much to yap about. Tablet. Yippee! What is it? It's good. No. Scooch over. Scooch over a little bit. There we go. I want to be big. I want to be big. All right. All right. So, we're going to start probably with the usual opening a new thing. Remove reference. Yes. Hello, emotional support, Virgil. All right. Oh. I took some funny screenshots in Honkai. Let's do this one. We all need a, yeah, exactly. Everyone needs their emotional support, Virgil. Because he's good at being an emotional support. Alright. That folder. Alright. Sketch. Okay, maybe I'm a little too big. I'm just a little too big. Oh, I can't see. Well, now I'm too far that way. That's better. I like that more. Okay. Available makeshift for 3 weeks in my dreams. One day we'll have plushies. No, girl, why did you lock? Girl, please. Oh my god. All right. The circle. Do I gotta do this again? Hold on. I gotta recalibrate Warudo. Because it keeps saying I'm leaning in when I'm not. Really. I mean, technically I am, but not really. Stay there! Stay where I put you, damn it. Stop locking. Thank you. I saw someone do on TikTok, it was an attack, but it was probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So what they did was they had the character they were attacking, it's like a Birdman. So what they did is they drew like the character, and then it said like character's name's baby album, and then they had like a little feather tape to it, and then it's like it was an animation. It turned the page, and then it said love mom, and then it turned the page again, and then what they did was they drew like meme pictures of the character as like an ugly baby bird, because baby birds are kind of ugly. It was so funny. I love that so much. Like, iconic, actually. Alright, here's the ear. And then it's got a bit of that going. Great. Yeah. If I were to do like a makeshift plushie, I would have a Len plushie. Everyone can have their own little crime boy. Maybe Len inside of a trash can, so they could have their own little trash boy. Well, recently he's starting to like trying to drink out of the toilet. I mean, I say recently, but he's done that multiple times. Bro, I don't know why he's trying to drink out of the toilet. Toilet water not yummy. Toilet water not yummy. He has a fountain with a filter. Like, I don't know what he's doing. He's doing it to piss me off, I think. Cause like, why else would a cat want to drink water out of the toilet? Like, of all, like, first of all, he has a fountain. Second of all, the faucet on the tub is a little leaky. So like water comes out. He could drink out of that, and I'd be like, okay, whatever. I mean, I'd still be a little pissed off because like again, he has a fountain. But like it's not toilet water. But no, he wants to drink out of the toilet because he's fucking weird. He's a little stinky boy. And I love him, but he's tested my patience. Oh, so Luna, I did. I don't know anything about like Fate, like the series. But I did the Fate quest, like the collab quest first, because that's like a prerequisite for doing like the event. So I was like, oh, because I don't need to do like the main story, which stop it, which is like, I know I gotta do the main story. I'm so far behind. But also, like, I want Luna to see. I want Luna to see what happens. Because she's got to know what happens to her boy. I might... Like, maybe on Fridays, if it's not too... fucky, I'll do, like, Honkai Star Rail through Discord. Maybe, I don't know. I was just off early last Friday because we have one of our big events called the Bull Roast, which is really weird because I don't know why it's called the Bull Roast. We don't like roast a bull. And like previous years they roasted a pig. So like, why the fuck are they calling it the Bull Roast? That's... Anyway. So, because it's like one of our bigger events, they closed the, like the restaurant for the night. And then they had us help. And, I helped with, hors d'oeuvres. And they were like, oh yeah, we're pretty good. You can go home. So I was like, cool. So there's this running joke. It started because every year I've worked at this place, I've gotten a cup from the bull roast, because they get these special cups that they kind of look like solo cups, but they are hard plastic, right? It's called the party cup, and you can use it hot or cold apparently. I don't know. So they always have these cups that say bull roast on it and then the year. And ever since I started working there, I've gotten a cup from the bull roast. Well, last year, they had me off that day, so I didn't get to steal a cup. I say steal, but it's like an extra. So what happened was they saved some for the sous chef, who was like pretty new at the time. And when I came back, I asked like the guy who's like front of the house manager, who's like in charge of all the wine and stuff. I go, hey, if there's any cups left over, can I like have one for my collection? And he's like, yeah, sure. But then like he couldn't find any. But those one lady that worked with us, she's fired now because she sucks. That sounds mean, but like, no, really, she really sucked. Cause there were multiple colors last year. And she says like, well, if there's a pink one, I'm getting it. And we're like, what? We're like, what? No one agreed to this. She just decided like that she was getting a pink cup. And we were like, that's not how any of this works, but whatever. And then they weren't able to find any more cups, which is cool. And then the sous chef came in, and I was like, I just mentioned like, oh man, I'm a bit sad that I was off for the bull roast, because that'll have a gap in my collection. And so he takes one of the cups, and he's like, oh, you want one? And I was like, sure. And so he asked me which one I wanted, and of course I said pink, because pink's my favorite color. Oh my god. You do not know how much drama this fucking pink cup caused. She was like complaining. She's like, that cup was mine, blah, 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 blah. And she was complaining. And apparently the sous chef said like, shut up. It's like, go back to work, kind of. And she was like all pissed about it. And it was like, it's a plastic cup. Fucking relax. And also, just because you called dibs or whatever you decided, that doesn't mean it applies. Like, girl. But like her whole thing was that no matter what, she was always being slighted, kind of thing. And it's like, what are you talking about? So this year I was like, oh, I wonder if they're gonna have any pink cups this year. And she's just like, shut the fuck up. God, that was so funny. But yeah, this girl, she was interesting. She was pretty interesting. She like took it upon herself. Like, no one asked her to do this. She took it upon herself to do like staff meal, for like the employee meal. And then she would complain that like no one was helping her, when like, first of all, no one asked you to do this. You just said you were going to do it. Second of all, we're literally doing our job. Like, we don't have time to like fuck around with staff meal, because like we have it's like we have stuff to do, right? because, like, we have stuff to do for service. And, like, her job was, like, helping set up for dinner service. And she was, like, spending her entire shift making, like, one part of a staff meal. We're like, what are you doing? And then, like, they weren't even that good. I'm just gonna say it. They weren't even that good. Oh, and then there was the shutdown she was here for, where, the one coworker I usually work with, he was trying to help her out, right? By, like, because he saw, like, some schmutz or whatever on the side of the fridge he was cleaning, and he wasn't doing anything, so he, like, just went and, like, wiped it off for her to, like, help out. And for some reason, she got super mad about it. And she's like, oh, you don't think I could do it? He's like, no, I was just trying to help you, girl. Like, relax. And then she was, like, threatening to fight him. And we're like, girl, it's not this serious. It's the side of a fridge. Relax. God, it was... Oh, she was, interesting. But yeah, not surprising, but she got fired. Yeah, we have had all sorts of interesting people. I don't know what it is about my industry, like the food industry, where it just attracts all sorts of wild people. Because, I mean, there was that whole thing where it's like, well, I guess it is sort of a whole thing, where it's like, oh my god, stop that. Where people joke about, like, chefs doing drugs and shit, which, I mean, it does happen from what I know. I am pretty sure one of my coworkers was doing drugs, because it would explain a lot about him, honestly. And then there's, like, this running joke where my chef keeps asking if we're, like, smoking dope, or he's gonna go home and smoke a bowl, and I'm like, chef, I've never partaken in drugs except for, like, the ones I prescribed. Like, what? I also told him, like, chef, you don't pay me enough to, like, do drugs. Oh my god. So, I apparently have been, like, really funny lately. At least my manager has said it, on Friday. Where, or Saturday, whatever the event was. Where every time there's an event, I just sass someone, and he thinks it's really funny. Because it was, like, Easter. I, like, sassed one of the sous, like, the sous chef for the other building. But this time, it was the head chef. Because there were the cutting boards for the outdoor kitchen, and he's like, why are they in here? And I'm like, because they're getting washed, chef. Like, what? I was just like, chef, they're getting washed, of course. Like, what? And my manager tried not to laugh, and the chef's like, oh, we're gonna be putting you on the raw bar for this event. I'm like, haha, joke's on you, chef. There's no raw bar in this event. And I was like, okay, I should probably stop before he fucking kills me. But yeah, I've just been, like, incredibly sassy lately. And my manager thinks it's really funny. Let's get rid of this. I'm just taking a drink. Relax, model. Okay. Hi, baby boy. What's up? He's back. Guys, he's back. I think what's bugging me about this lip is that I think when I go in, it's not going to be as dark. But let me just, oh fuck. Okay. I hate how, like, I have, like, an idea of how I want it to look in my brain, and then just, like, putting it down on, like, paper or on the tablet, it's like, nah. Like, why can't I just take it out of my head and put it on the thing? That'd make my life so much easier. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you eating? What are you eating? What is that? Grab that. What is that? What are you eating? What did you just eat? Sir, what did you just eat? I have no idea what he just ate. I looked over and he was like chomping on something. And then like he swallowed it. I was like, what was that? Oh my god. Cats, am I right? Alright. I don't know why I've been struggling so much lately. That doesn't feel right. Okay, let's... Okay, let's try moving these up a little bit. Yeah, I know it took a part of that. I don't really like... It's like the same thing with like the liquify tool. Because if you mess around too much with your line art, like transform, like enlarging... Oh, I dropped my pen. Like enlarging it or whatever, moving it. Like even moving it. When you place it, Ibis paint kind of like blurs it a little bit. It makes it less clear. That's why I'm always like really careful about that. And like I really only transform or liquefy when I have to in line art, and I'm more liberal with it in the sketching phase. It's like if it blurs the sketch, that's whatever. But like for the way I coloring, since I do use the paint bucket tool, having it blurry just it fucks me up. What? Oh, that's right. look at it as a whole. And sometimes you gotta, like, erase this part in order to redraw it. I'm gonna be honest, I picked this character to draw because he reminds me of Luna's character Virgil. Especially because there's a picture of him like as a pole dancer. I was like, oh, that's Virgil. Like it's Virgil if he had like bird feathers. Okay, speaking of feathers. Eyes are still bugging me. I don't know what it is though. Alright, so now I gotta turn this off because his hair is kind of... I hate it when it does that. A girl... Whatever. Fuck you. I'm just like constantly beefing with my fucking program, huh? Okay, we'll turn this on for the like sideburn thing, right? Okay. Off. And then let's turn this down just a little bit so I could see the green better. Okay, so here is like kind of like the sprout point. I need to like workshop what I want to call that. I also need to remember what this character's name is because I forgot. This hair looks kind of fluffy. So we're gonna make it a bit fluffy. At least it looks fluffy to me. And then the little oge. Oh, he's got a little tuft right there. All right. Okay, let's bring this out just a little bit. Okay. Okay, I think that looks okay. We'll turn that up, see them together. The eyes are still not right. It's gonna bother the hell out of me. Okay, so let's erase these. Oh shit. I forgot the symmetry ruler was off. Ripperoni. Alright. We'll turn symmetry ruler back on. Bring this puppy back out. Okay. Okay, let's bring this part up. Put this back on the blue. Round this out. We'll put the we'll put that in later. Cause I don't like how it's staring at me right now. And this is just to help me with figuring out the eye shape. Because I am oof. Do 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 do. Okay, I think this is where we could start with the line art. Okay, no, close. Add folder. Okay, we're gonna do another thing where we add the folder so that the line art and the colors can be separate. Okay, line art. Okay. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Every time I hear this song, it makes me think of the burn my house to the ground. What do I do? Me. Every single time I hear the song, I think you burned my house to the ground. Me. He killed my whole family. Me. Okay. Turn that one down. Oh, okay. Girl. Okay, we'll turn that off. Add a little thing there. Don't like those. Legend's laying at the top of the stairs. I don't know what he's doing. Where'd he go? What? Hold on. Better not drink it out of the toilet. He was in the bathroom because he's bad. He's trying to drink out of the toilet again. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Stay out of the bathroom, please. I love you, but please stop trying to drink toilet water. I beg. He's going downstairs now. Probably to do some illegal crime boy activities. Because he's just a stinky little man. A stinky little man. But he's lucky he's cute. He got that going for him. A little smaller. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with a stinky little boy. Since they have, like, a more pronounced nose than, like, most artists do, and I want to, like, respect that because that's very intentional for them. Always like to do the top of the nose, because typically I don't. I just have, like, the nose. But because this looks very, like, more pronounced than usual, I kind of want to... Okay. Okay, so I do want just a little bit on the bottom lip. Okay. Okay. We're going to use the Bezier curve tool because I don't know what the fuck that was. Now why are you yelling? He's yelling at me because I won't let him drink out of the toilet, I guess. I don't know, man. But I won't let him drink out of the toilet because I don't want him to be a toilet drinking boy because that's weird. That's weird boy behavior. And I don't want him to be a weirdo boy. Okay, let's bring these in just a little bit. Okay. Here's one of those things that's like it's a bit difficult for me to draw. Okay. Oh, no. We want that. Okay. Alright, let's start from here. That's like the little bump. I know proper ear terms. And then it kind of goes around. And then back. Like, I want to get better at this. Oh, that looks really weird right here. Okay, let me fix this. No, turn that off for a second. That's too big. Alright. And then this kind of goes up here. Right? Then it's food time! No, I want that. Okay. And then that goes around. Okay, let's maybe move this down a little bit. Okay. And then alright, let's erase this again. Oh, I went too far. That's fine. Like that? No, that's not right. Okay, maybe we gotta go smaller. Don't like that. Hmm. Let's try again. Now let's go smaller. Okay. Oh my god. I will get this. Honestly, that might just be good enough, because if I spend too long on this, I will not finish this. And then I say that, and then I continue fucking around with it. I think that's gonna have to be good enough. And then I say that, and then I will continue working and keep fucking around with it. No, let's make this angular. Okay. Oh my god, get in the cup holder. Okay, so we'll make a new layer. Turn that off. Okay. Make it more fur-like. Just because. Alright, and then we're going to... Okay. Let's clean this up a little bit. Okay. Do... Well, let's turn this down a little bit. So I can actually see shit. Okay. Okay, let's... Oh, hold on. Might have to do it on this layer. Okay, and I'm... That's way too big. Okay. Okay. And then we'll go back here. All right. Cool. Okay, on this layer, we can also do the feathers. And this one. Okay, we'll clean this up. Damn it. All right. Okay. We'll do just a few lines here. Not too many. Because a lot of the lines will be from when I start rendering. Oh, thank you, Seriabot. Okay, so we'll go here and erase this little bit. Don't like those. Okay. Erase that little bit. Go in here and erase this little bit. Okay. So now we can do the hair. Okay, turn this off. Whoosh. Whoosh. Oh, hi, Nightmare. But still. Yeah, Luna got it first. Okay, we'll cut back to that one. You just gotta get here earlier then. I'm okay. I need to take my watch off. It's bothering me. Where are you at? Yes, you can go on your charger. Better than me. Yeah, I mean... So... I did have someone on TikTok make, like, a video about me, and, like... It was really fucking weird. Cause there's, like, this whole thing about the Gen Z stare. Which, to set the record straight, no, there's not multiple versions of it, and no, it is not the customer, is not the customer service stare. Because I see a lot of videos are like, oh, no one's gonna tell us what it is. They're just saying that's not it, and I'm like, there are so many videos talking about what it is. So if you don't know, the Gen Z stare is when, it's called the Gen Z stare because a lot, like the younger Gen Zs, not all of them, Jesus Christ, not all of them, but some of them, when you go into, like, a place, and they're, like, at the register, and, like, at a coffee shop or something, and you walk up, and then they just stare at you, and you're like, hi, can I get a whatever? And they just kind of, like, stare at you, and it's like, okay, I'll go fuck myself then. Or, on, like, the customer side, they walk up, and you be like, hi, how are you doing today? How can I help you? And then they just... Like, that's what they mean. And it was just, like, an observation that someone had. Like, hey, kind of like what they did with us, with the millennial pause. Which, the millennial pause was this thing where it's like, a lot of millennials, what they do is when they start a video, there was like a pause that they do before they start talking. And that was because a lot of them were used to, like, recording where it actually didn't start recording when you hit record. There was like a time where you just kind of had to... It was like when you hit record, it was like there was like a second before it actually started recording. And then, like, they kind of got, like, confused because as, like, technology gets better, like, it started recording as soon as it hit record. So that's where the whole millennial pause came from. And for the most part, a lot of millennials are like, oh yeah, I guess we do that. It's kind of funny. And then, like, we've kind of, like, adjusted to it. And we can, like, edit it out or whatever. So the whole Gen Z stare started where someone was like, hey, you guys know that a lot of you do this thing where you just kind of stare at us like we're aliens, and it's a little off-putting. Like, that was it. And now a bunch of people on TikTok are, like, losing their minds, and it's really weird, and we're just like, hey, what?
What do you call a sheep with no legs? A cloud.
That's silly. And then, like, they started making all sorts of excuses about why they do this. And it's like they don't want to be at fault, so they're just... I don't know. It's really weird. But one of us is like, oh, we do that because we're traumatized. I'm like, well, what? Like, we're traumatized too. You ain't special. I'm kidding. That's not Oppression Olympics, but it's like, and a lot of them are like blaming millennials for it. And we're like, what do we have to, like, what did we do with it? We didn't do anything about that. We weren't the ones that raised you. It's mostly, it's mostly like Gen X that raised most like Gen Z. Cause you know, like age and everything. But there was like a whole conversation in this comment that I made on a video, and we were talking about like the phenomena where some people have like this sense of, oh, I don't owe you anything, and they just like cut people out of their lives. And we were talking about like the specific people who cut the people out of their lives, where it's just like they didn't do exactly what they wanted, you know? Where it's like, oh, my parents are abusive, and it's like they just told the kid to take out the trash or whatever. It's like, of course, isn't all fucking Gen Z, because it's not going to be. But there are some that have come on the internet. It has said stuff like that, and we were literally just pointing it out. And then this person came on, was like, something about like, oh, you shouldn't be talking about this because they're like 32 and child, like you don't have a child, so like blah blah blah. It's like, you need to stop reading like Doormat Mom No More, which is a whole other thing. And I'm like, and then they did this all while I was like asleep. And it was really funny. Like, you need to like put your phone down. And then they posted all of this while I was sleeping, you know, not on my phone and like sleeping. So it's like, whatever. And then, so I just commented, I'm like, first of all, it's really weird that you just made a whole video about this. Oh, there's another thing, because, they're talking about, like, yeah, it's okay to, like, cut off people that are actually abusive. And this one person went into, like, their whole trauma about their childhood abuse and how, like, bad it was, like, in extreme detail. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of a trauma dump. And so, like, oh, you can't mention this kind of stuff. And then, like, get upset. I'm like, well, first of all, we just said one thing, and then this person came in and, like, told us about how, like, they were abused as a child. Like, every single detail about the abuse. I'm like, that's literally trauma dump. They could have just said, oh, I was abused as a child. And then their thing would have been the same. But, like, no, they had to, like, go into excruciating detail about it. I'm like, that's trauma dumping. Because I have trauma, and I am not going to, like, fucking bring it up unless I'm, like, specifically asked about it. But yeah, I just commented, I'm like, first, it's really weird how you tell me to get off my phone, and then you leave a bunch of comments on my original comment, and then you make this whole video before I have a chance to reply because I was sleeping. Like, that's kind of weird, in my opinion. Second, so if you don't know, Doormat Mom No More is like this one lady on TikTok who is convinced that like her estranged child is like selfish and whatnot. And I only know about her because I like to listen to like video dramas. Not video dramas, like video essays, that's the word. Well, I'm at work, right? And I literally will watch anything. And I was like, I saw like a thumbnail and I'm like, oh, that seems interesting. Like in the terms of it's going like it was a long video that could be going on for a while, and it was critical of doormat mom. So like I am completely against this woman that this person says I am all for. Like, and I even said in one of my comments, like, yeah, it's okay to completely cut off abusive family members that are actually abusive. I literally said that, but I forgot that, I guess. I don't know, man. And also, it's really weird that you're making all of these assumptions about me based on my public profile, my age. I mean, I plan on it, but it's like I have this bad thing where I have to have the last say. I know that's a problem, but like I like having the last word. But it's like, what? Why are you making all of these assumptions about me and what I'm about based on like my comments and my age? Like, I don't know, man. It's weird. So yeah, that was the drama I've been in lately. It's not really that big of drama. Like, this whole thing is about the gens, like, an observation about a silly, like, a little quirk that some Gen Z do, and it's gone so out of proportion. It's wild. Another thing people are saying, like, oh, the Gen Z stares, like, making fun of it is ableist. What? When not too long ago, I distinctly remember there being like compilations of millennial cringe in air quotes, and a lot of the things that they considered as millennial cringe were like autistic traits. And there was a whole thing where they ask, are you acoustic, as like an insult. And as an autistic person, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because if you actually care about autistic people, you would care about them always, and not just when it's affecting you, you know? But anyway, what is your story, Nightmare? So, oh, okay, that's part of that. Okay. I need to take a drink after all that yapping. I think going back to that conversation, like, it feels like some Gen Z people just don't want to be wrong. Which I get. I also don't like being wrong, but like sometimes you just gotta stop and be like, maybe this is a thing. Especially when it's like very simple things like but because like I do know it exists because the one time when Jelly Beans was told to use a blender to make something, and I look over at him and he's using a stand mixer with a paddle attachment, which by the way is not a blender. And I look at him and I'm like, hey, Jelly Beans, why are you using a stand mixer instead of like a blender or a food processor like you were told to use? And he just kind of stared at me. I'm like, all right, fuck me, I guess. Like, this morning I got an argument because I woke up late. I slept at 3 a.m. She told me to rest properly, so I did. Woke up at 8 a.m. She immediately was on my ass for waking up late. Like, bro, what do you want from me? There for 2 hours, I was, first I just, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky with Luna because she doesn't, like, she'll be like, because it'll be like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning and she will be up for her 5 o'clock shift and I'll be like responding to her and she's like, go to bed. I'm like, but I like talking to you. but I love you. and then I like just like fucking pass out at like 5:30. Okay. We're going to lasso this. And we're going to grab you. I think you're part of the eyebrow too. And grab that. And grab that. And that, I think that's everything. And then we're going to cut. And then paste. And then we're going to remove. And then we're going to duplicate. And then just go ahead and the Gaussian blur on. Not that much Gaussian blur. Jesus. Oh, that's right, because I do the thing later. Okay, that's whatever. Okay, then we merge, and then we'll just turn this off for a moment while I do coloring. Okay, and then I'm going to, no, I don't want this on. No, okay. I want this on. Girl. No, I want to move the point. Thank you. I wonder if they have the Ace Attorney soundtracks on Spotify. I want to look real quick. Because I love the Ace Attorney soundtracks. They're so good. And because I have the music split from the stream, I'm not gonna get... Oh, that's rude. Do they have it? Oh my god. Oh my god. They do. Okay. Oh my god. They have all of the games. Holy shit. Wow. Oh. The problem is some of them are in Japanese, so I don't know. Oh, fuck. I guess we're gonna go on an adventure. Which songs are which? Ooh, this is a banger. Add the like songs. We're gonna add to my stream playlist. Ooh yeah. Yeah, boy. Aw, yeah, here we go, baby. Sorry, this is a... Ooh, yeah. Done. We are so distracted right now, but this is important. Oh, here we go. This is a banger. Okay, I'll add this in. Our theme's fun. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, this is such a good one. Sorry, I am... Oh. Y'all, I'm so happy right now. I'll just go through this whole playlist. No, fuck. Oh, no. Stream safe. I'm not feeling this one. Ah, yeah, here we go. This is a great one. Sorry, I'm so distracted right now. I don't want this in my like songs. I want this in there. You know what? We're just going to um I didn't mean to do that. Um how do I add all to the playlist? I'm very stupid. Um Add to other playlist stream safe. Add new ones. Okay. I just put the whole fucking thing in there. Fantastic. Great. I love this. Alright. I'll just play a random one. No, I don't want to play a random one, actually. What do I want to do? Ah, here's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna go back to doing things now. I was so distracted. My god, I was so distracted. I was just so excited that they had the music out there. I love the Ace Attorney soundtrack, it's so good. Oh, that was loud. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put that outside of all of this, right? Right. And then we're going to make a new folder for all the color. What? Oh no. Okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, it didn't get all of it. Okay, I see. Okay, so we're going to cut and then paste. And we're going to merge. And then we're going to remove selection. I'm going to go in here. And fix that. Okay. Yippee! Okay. All right, now we're going to turn that off. Make this really super teeny tiny. We're going to turn that off too. All right, make sure all of the corners are filled, which I think they are. Nope, I lied. And right here too, which means that this one is also a bit funky. And right there, and right there. Okay. let's do another folder. Folders, my beloved. Okay. This is going to be my multiply layer. Okay, and then under there. And then the eye socket. And then this eye socket. So I did get a little bit excited there. Right there. And then a little bit there. Oh, okay. That was weird. But then this one, it's going to be all kind of shaded, but then we're going to make this just a little bit darker and add in some extra shadows. I don't know why I'm whispering. Oh, now it's just gonna play a bunch of fucking Ace Attorney music. That's funny. I just realized that. I'll put it right there. Okay, and then I gotta stop sitting like a shrimp. Okay, this would be a screen layer, but I need this one. Right here. Right here, and then here. That part of the nose. That part of the lip. Do that part of the chin. All right. Okay, we're not done with the face layer, so what I want to do. Okay, we're gonna bring this back. Turn this down. Keep doing that. Stop it. Stop it, me. Okay. We'll put this down one so that I can pick up the shading. And then let's do multiply. Ah! That's way too big. Oh shit. I don't want this on for this. We'll do another multiply. Ugh, I don't know if I like that. Okay, let's... Can I fuck with this a little bit? Oh, maybe it's because I'm stupid. Because we want this to be a multiply layer. So jitter thickness, jitter opacity, jitter angle. Turn this down a little bit so I have more control where it's going. Jitter angle, let's rev that up. There's like a way basic. No. I wanted to do something. Hold on. Okay. Oh, this is what I wanted. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. And then I'll turn it down. Okay, we still gotta turn this down. Basic. That's still not right. Maybe if I smudge them, that might... But I don't want them to be like such perfect little... I want them to be kind of distorted. Multiply. Oh yeah, it's just gonna play a bunch of Ace Attorney music now, I guess. I hope y'all like Ace Attorney music. Okay, we're going to erase the ears. Up here. Smudge. Alright, we're gonna do one more pass at this. Multiply. No, I want it to be... Oh, that's way too big. Nope. Oh my god. Can you fucking go where I need you to go? Please? Okay, we're going to move this up. Alright. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do there. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's make a new folder. And then we'll go back to this one. Get in all these bits. I saw something. Alright. And then this meets like here-ish. Whoop. That's way too big. Okay, we're just going to use the Bezier curve tool because my line art making lines is hard for me. Oh shit, that's the eraser. Rip. Okay. Go back here. Now we'll do the Bezier curve tool. What is this from? Is this from the one with Blackwell? Alright, and then over here. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. Okay. Guess this is just how it's gonna be. I see. I see how it is. Okay. Okay, let's do this so I can clean this line up some. Alright. And then okay. And so multiply. I need my brush. Turn you on. I need this color. Let's just see how this looks. And whoosh, 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 whoosh. I do want to get a little bit inside. add some, like, pizzazz, you know? Honestly, I might just use this light color. Whoa, that would have been weird. Alright, that's a little smudge. Oh, this is so jazzy. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to kind of feather this. So it doesn't, so it's not as, like, jarring. So we're just going to kind of run this along the line. That's not what I wanted, but thank you, I guess. And over here. And then we still want to, nope, smudge it just a little bit. Not too much. Okay. This is a screen layer. Ooh, that's way too big. Yeah. Do, 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 do. I was thinking, like, I'm glad that there's some games that, like, you just cannot make a gacha for. Because imagine what, like, an Ace Attorney gacha would be. That'd be so weird. Like, objection. No, you gotta have the right character to say objection. Would be hard. The Junior Deluxe Ultra Vision Pro Max Edition. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was focused. I get that hydrate. Sorry, I was really focused in. And that's a good chance for me to, like, sit up. It just be like that sometimes. Alright, this is Overlay. Yeah, this one's gonna have to get turned down a lot. I'm in the zone. Hair is like one of my favorite parts to do, so I always get kind of into it. Okay, so this gets turned down just enough. Do 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 do. And then bring this color back. Like, I call like the equalizing layer. Because with all the adjustments, you kind of lose a little bit of the color. Like the base color. So I like to just throw a layer of the base color and kind of like blend it in to kind of help equalize it, you know? I do want... No, not that one. That one's fine. Oh, that was probably a little too much. You haven't really missed much. I discovered that they have pretty much all of the Ace Attorney game soundtracks on Spotify, and then I got excited and started listening to them. That's pretty much it. Hmm. And then a little bit here. And we want to turn this down. I don't like that, actually. Okay, so... Whoops. Whoops. We want screen. Let's turn this down. No, still not right. Alright, car, fuck off. Car's being loud outside. Still not right. Why am I struggling with this? Oh, maybe it's because it's going against the other lines. Okay. So let's do this part first. Okay. And then we'll smudge that. All right. And then we'll do some here. Like some here. Let's turn this down. It still does not look right. I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Oh my god. I'm going to lose my mind. Okay. Let's smudge these. A little bit there. And then maybe some there. And then maybe some here. Alright, I think that has to be good, or else I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. This is the second time I've done this today. Say, oh, this is gonna be good, and then I continue fucking messing with it. Okay, we'll just turn that down just a little bit. All right, that's gonna be good. I'm done looking at it. Okay. And then we're gonna add another folder. Oh, I could turn that off, I think. Okay, we're going to get that. Turn this off. Oh, I guess I could turn this on. Oh, I didn't even fucking fill it in on the side. Wow, I'm not very smart. I have a terminal case of the stupid sometimes. All right. So we're gonna do this with the feathers similar to how we do hair. We'll do multiply. Because, like, if you look closely at a feather, it is, like, its structure is really similar to hair. But we'll do multiple layers. All right. And then we'll do green. Oh, I'm only doing one side. Fuck. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, typically I don't shade with this on, but since it's gonna be a lot easier for me, we're going to do this. Start over, but we're gonna turn this on so that we can render these feathers faster. Oh, that doesn't look good. They gotta be going that way. Smudge. Okay, and then we'll go to the screen layer. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, smudge. And then overlay. Actually, let's like this color here instead of an overlay layer. We're gonna make these lines just a bit bigger. Okay, now we're going to turn this off. We do like a shine. So, no, we need screen. And like right here. Which all right, now on this side. Now we have feathers. All right. So we're gonna have new folder, but this is just for clothes. Okay. So we're going to do line art. Turn that off. Put that in. Okay. Let's see. Multiply. Um, I'm gonna try something with this brush. I don't think it's gonna work the way I want it to. No, it's not. That's okay. We're gonna do this a little bit quicker. Have bigger, more dense tufts. Oh, fuck, I gotta erase that before I forget. Alright, any other strays? Okay. Okay. Let me smudge this part. Oh, wait, this needs to be screen. Much. All right, and then what's that? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna erase that because I don't. It looks weird to me. Oh, one side looks a lot more blurred than the other. And then like an equalizer layer. I guess I gotta go through here and add more. Nope. I don't know why I keep grabbing that one. We're just gonna redo this layer because it's not cooperating. Actually, we're just gonna do this. Do the same thing with the multiply layer because fuck you. That's much. I'm gonna say that's like worn, so we're not doing a shine here. Maybe. We gotta. No, screen. Smudge. Okay. New layer. I guess we could put these on the same layer. Yeah. Nope. Nope. I gotta turn that off. Make sure that's all filled in. Same thing with this. Okay. Let's see. Multiply. Okay, now I gotta turn those off. Haha. Okay, blur. Whoa, that's way too big. And then, let's see, here. And here. And then we're gonna blur this. Do blur this more. Oh, and then grab this. And then okay. Okay. New layer. The eye color. Okay, and then actually no, we're gonna turn this off. There's a lot of pretty colors in their eyes. Oh, I will turn it on for this. Do that. It's because they don't use black, so that looked a little weird to me. Okay. We go back here. Off. Okay. Let's use the sketch one. Let's do the bottom. I have an idea of how I want to do this. And then I'm going to duplicate and then just adjust that. And then this will be for the shine. me use this color, because I think that'll be fun. Oh. And then duplicate this layer. Merge. And then we'll go underneath. And then we'll turn this back on. Turn that on. Turn that and that on. Okay, and then do some adjustments. That's fine. And then we'll select opacity. Come up here, make a new layer. And then multiply. Okay, we're just gonna turn that down just a little bit. I'm gonna turn this down just a smidge. Nope. All right. Okay. So we're going to add layer from folder, filter, Gaussian blur. And we'll turn that back on. But then we will lower the opacity. What? Oh, I see. You know what? We're just gonna get rid of that. We're not doing it this time. Fuck. Because I fucked up earlier, but it's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. Let me check my bookmarks so I can see what this character's called. Because I just saved him. Camille. Name is Camille. Okay. Do 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 do. Girl. All right, and then we will add layer from folder, filter, style, stroke outer, and then blur, Gaussian. That's just how I'm doing things this year. I don't know. And then let's do track, see what that looks like. Eh. This purple looks like, ooh, that's fun. Special eager. Too big. Too small. Just right. Okay, we're going to bring this back around. And like over here. Okay. Now let's do this orange. Let's do difference. Ooh, that's fun. Whee! We'll expand you here and here, but we'll shrink here and there and there and maybe there. And then the name. Where is it? Where's the one I like? Girl. Japanese calligraphy. I gotta turn this on. Ugh, don't like that. Eh. I did spell it right, right? Yes. And then duplicate layer. Oh, that looks cool, but it's very hard to read. I think that looks better. And then I gotta sign it. All right, save image. Okay, back. Oh, wait. Okay. I gotta do something real quick. Okay. Now we can save it. My gallery. 500 years later. Alright. We'll save timeless video. 60 seconds. Now we watch. What the fuck is happening? Maybe. Wait, no, we want this one in here. What is this? That's not fun. That was weird. Alright, well, this is going. I'm going to grab something. I'm going to grab a snacky treat. I'll just leave this going. I will be right back. Alright. Came back just in time. Alright. I will upload it, but I don't want to post a time lapse yet. Alright, where are you? There you are. Attack! Alright, it's a bust. Clean. Color painted, it's fully shaded. Pattern abstract. That one, and then the same one. And then we'll go down, go down. Okay. I'm so bad at them. You like it? I will post the speed paint later. Okay. Polish. Yippee! Yippee! Alright. So, what do we want to do now? Oh, it's only an hour. Eh. Okay. I don't know what I can do in an hour. Not gonna be any sound, but I can do some the fate event. I don't want to like get the computer version going, since my tablet's already plugged in. Let me change. I wanted to level up that one, light cone. To see if it works better for Finon. Because right now I have the one from, the Ninja Sound event. Because I don't really have a lot of destruction units. So I don't have a lot of, whatchamacallit? Light cones. Alright. Hi, Finon. Alright. Let's switch. I think this other one I have might be better. Where is it? There it is. Also, it has Mighty on it, so maybe it'll make Finon do better. Maybe if I put his husband's light cone. Girl? What the fuck? Alright. This is fine. Oh no, I needed those. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can just get more of them. Alright. Yeah, this one is going to be better. It's fine. It's fine. All to make Luna's boy stronger. Am I right? Alright. Let's go grail some holies, I guess. Alright. We gotta have like a loss, but that's fine. Alright. Yeah, sure. Hmm. Why not? I know, what are you doing here? I forgot he was here. Oh, hi, Firefly. What do you got to say for yourself? Nothing? Okay. Fuck me, I guess. Oh, I didn't even see what the enemy was. Whoops. Oh, did the game crash? Wow. Alright, fuck me, I guess. Oh, is this Luke at me's theme? That's funny. The game crashed. I love this for me. Wow. Okay. Okay. Alright, game, please. Oh, that's right, I've restarted the playlist. I was like, I already listened to the song, but I remember. I remember now. Hit me! Burn my house to the ground! My family's dead! What do I do? I'm sure it'll be fine. The first couple matches don't really matter anyway. Is it gonna crash again? Oh my fucking god! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If this crashes another time, I'm just gonna end stream, because this is fucking stupid. I need to blow my nose. Alright. Alright. The tablet, if you crash again, I'm gonna be real mad. I'm gonna be so very mad. If you crash again. Alright. We're gonna try this again. And if you crash, I'm going to be very mad. I'm watching you. I'm going to throw myself. What? What the fuck is going on? Whatever. I did say if it crashed again, I'm just gonna quit. What the fuck is playing? Okay, we're gonna read out. I'm done messing with this thing. Alright. Gonna start the raid. Thank you guys for watching. I will be on tomorrow with tea. So come by, say hi, whatever. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.